Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Prince Miller Entertainment TV channel. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Twitter at PMillerENT. We are on Instagram at Prince Miller Entertainment. We are also available on our Facebook account. It's a Prince Miller Entertainment. Our videos are now available on our Instagram and our Facebook accounts. Welcome to another edition of Audio Thoughts. Today I got a very interesting topic today, as usual. As you all know, guys, that I've been doing some topics about the Zimbabweans who are returning to Zimbabwe, and Zimbabweans who are based in South Africa, Botswana, Zambia, Mozambique, who are actually coming back to Zimbabwe. And you all know by now that kune 14 days or 21 days quarantine. Saka kana urufunga zona ku Zimbabwe, you should be prepared to actually save 14 days kana 21 days also. So there's now an option again of private quarantine, like you can book a hotel for 2 weeks or a lodge for 2 weeks, and so it's up to you if you want to go to a public facility or you want to go to your own private facility. So nyaya yandina nasi that pane vanhu vari kutiza ma quarantine, especially my public facilities, like unowasvika pa like a college kana kuti a center whereby pakazara vanhu and yoona mumwe munhu ari kufunga zvoda kutiza, then you end up makaita se makutiza. So two is infect 8 minors. 2 of the 17 people who escaped from the isolation at the National Social Security Authority NSSA hotel have been located after infecting 8 of their relatives with COVID-19 in Madaulo area, some 90 kilometers east of Beitbridge town. All the 17 people took to flight after testing positive for COVID-19. So far, authorities have located 6 of those who escaped from the quarantine on Friday last week. These are part of 273 Zimbabweans deported from South Africa recently. Over 1,000 people have been deported for violating immigration laws in the neighboring country. Health officials and police are still busy investigating the escapees' contacts. District Medical Officer Dr. Lenos Samire said the 8 who are ill were put on self-isolation while further traces are underway. We got a tip-off of some people who were said to be very ill in that area. We then sent a rapid response team who, upon arrival, got news about 2 men who had escaped from the NSSA hotel. Tests were done on 18 family members, and 7 children below 15 years are tested positive for the condition. They are ill and have been put on self-isolation. We will continue to monitor their condition, he said. Further investigations were in progress around the community to minimize new infections. He said they were working with the other stakeholders in the COVID-19 task force to raise awareness on prevention and management of the pandemic, especially around villages adjacent the Limpopo River. So far, over 60 people have been absconded from the NSSA hotel since the start of the lockdown on 30 March. The police officer commanding Beitbridge, Chief Superintendent Chana Nyongo, told the Parliamentary Committee on Local Governments recently that there was a need to install a barbed wire at the local quarantine center to minimize absconding by returnees. We have deployed within and outside the quarantine center, but you note that the place was not built for the current purpose. This then requires an upgrade to make security watertight, he said. The top cop said they had hit brick walls tracing the escapees, most of who registered at the quarantine center on fake names and addresses. The news here, it's a very sad situation that what is a quarantine, then you go back to your area, kana to anyway, then when uno infect one, this is so sad. So here in this situation here, now abakuzaza vana vadiki COVID-19, so pakaipa 8 minors have been affected by this COVID-19 nokuda kutiza quarantine. Why would you run away from getting treatment? Wenda unozadza vanhu vanenge vasina kana this whole disease. So I just recommend that kana une hama iri kubva South Africa kana to Botswana kana to wherever, you have to make sure kuti aenda quarantine here. Kana asina kuenda quarantine, you have to go and report to your nearest police station kuti atest aone kunza hana here COVID-19, because aisi nguva yekuswera kunyengerana kuti anzani ave nemari or anything. This is your health matters a lot, and kugara tichongoonana kuti uri healthy here hausi kurwara here, it's a very they actually say kuti your health is your wealth. So guys, munoona senyaya kuti vanhu vari kutiza quarantine, they are running away from quarantine kuti vakwanise kuenda kunoona hama dzavo nekukasika kana kuti vanenge vanonokerwa here. But still, this is not a good move. If you are planning to go to Zimbabwe, you have to make sure kuti you do your 14 days or your 21 days. You have to make sure kuti kana usikadoenda ku public, of which kuti munenge makawanda in a public space, you have to book yourself into a private quarantine. Pane option iripo, as long as une big racho kuenda ku private quarantine. Guys, talk to me in the comment section. Muneona usenya yevanhu vari kutiza quarantine, people who are running away from quarantine. I think kuti kana vapora na vakadaroka, they should actually face a like a community service. Kana vapora kudaro uvanzi 2 months community service kana kumbonzi 2 months kuchikoro, because whatever they are planning to do is not good. So Zimbo a warning to those who are trying to go back to Zimbabwe. But you know what? If you run away, the police are gonna be catching you, and you have to go and save time. So let's report vanhu vanenge vatiza ku quarantine. Kana mune hama dzenyu dzatiza quarantine, you have to report them to your nearest police station kuitira kuti vakwanise kuenda kunoseva time yavo vari ku self isolation, because hatizivi kuti vanenge vatakurana nei. And in this instance, 8 minors have been infected with the coronavirus, and hazizombonakidze kuti unenge wazadza vana chirwere checoronavirus chanika, and this disease is very, very severe. Guys, talk to me in the comment section. And remember to subscribe to our channel, and also follow us on our social media platforms. We are on Twitter at princemillerentertainment. We're also on Instagram at princemillerentertainment. Also on our Facebook account, and our videos are now available there. Thank you very much for listening. This is another episode of Audio Thoughts.